Hey guys, Fhraelaok here with episode 24, episode 25 of my Let's Play through WoW Cataclysm. I came in to do a random on my Peli. I did not change to Ret before I got into the battleground, which I figured I would get in the beginning of it so I would have time, but I didn't get in at the beginning of it, so I'm stuck as Prot. Which is interesting. On the bright side, I won't die. But, yeah. So, anyway, here's what we've got. We are already down 1 point. Which, I mean, you know, what do you expect? What do you think you're doing? You're bubbling, huh? That's fine. I can heal. Aha. I see. Not a problem, my friend. Oh, well that was lame. Good, you got him though. That's all that mattered. Anyway, it's weird kind of being Prot in PvP. I had no intention of doing that, but whatever. Yep, so they get a second point. All good. Mainly I wanted to talk about what I've been doing to prepare for 4.2. If you look here on my currency, I've been working my Justice points and Valor points up, primarily Justice points, as we do want to get them up to 4,000. That's all you'll be able to have is a total of 4,000. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you're in a battleground, you're better to take the loss when it's so close to the end rather than not. I mean, honestly. That doesn't get old or anything. My goodness. Well, whatever. Let them go and I'll just chat away, 'cause I don't really care. You gonna come after me? It's looking like you might. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, I'm trying to get that capped, because when they transfer all down to Justice points, you'll only have 4,000. Everything else is converted to like 75 silver a point. So it's not fantastic. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not fantastic. So, no, where's the currency? So I'm working towards that. I was calculating everything I would buy with my Valor points, and now Justice points once they hit that, and I'll need a total of 4,150, meaning I could buy my Relic with my my Valor points now, and work up another almost 4,000 Justice points and be just fine, and I'm considering that, because they're pretty easy and fast to get, and my Shaman would need 9,050, so either way, he's going to be needing a lot. But then both those tunes will be completely decked in all the Valor gear they can. So, that's a good idea there. Yeah, we lost. But I better not have out-damaged anybody. Oh, that's pathetic. How about healing? Oh, that's pathetic. Oh, and I just came in, too. That was horrible. But that's okay. I don't do Battlegrounds. Also, your Conquest points, if you are a PvPer, will be transferred down into Honor points. And remember, you can convert Honor points into Justice points. So, that can be convenient if you want to have, say, 4,000 Honor points built up and ready to convert over and into Justice points if you could use extra gear. My Shaman possibly could, but I don't like PvP. So there you have it. Aside from that, I've been working on my money. I'm up to 2,000 gold about on this guy. That's really not very good at all, but you gotta start somewhere, yeah. So have you seen my DPS gear lately? I've been doing dungeons as DPS while I I farm. So there's that gear. I've got a nice one from, I'm not really sure, I think that's Blackwing Descent, Magma, or something like that, on him. And I do pretty decent DPS. I can peak up over 20,000 DPS for a while. But keeping it consistent, not so much. So anyway, yeah, I've been farming. You saw my last video, I've been farming. And you saw I was working on Blackwing Descent. It fell apart on Omnitron. We were able to give it an attempt or two, I think 2 attempts, and then it fell apart because our leader disconnected and couldn't get back on. And, well, a big storm was coming in, so I think that's why he disconnected, and somebody else had lightning real close and decided, you know, it's better safe than sorry, so he's just going to leave and shut his computer off and everything now. And so, like I mentioned, they're great guys. Just said the progression didn't get to happen, and we didn't get to down more. But again, I mean, it happens. So where was I farming? Uldum, there we go. Now let me put that down here. So as you can see, I also have 2 pieces of PvP gear for Ret, but I didn't get to put those on. Actually, I probably could have put them on, but, you know, I didn't. Didn't even remember to do that. If I couldn't change specs, what was the point? I would have dealt a lot more damage as Ret, but, I would not have survived as long. And I didn't die. I mean, that's good news, right? So what are you guys doing to get ready for 4.2? Are you working up your Justice points and all that good stuff too? Have you done the Frost Lord Ahun to get your main and off-spec cloaks? Since, I mean, it's better than nothing. Although you'll be able to get them with, like, 1,250 Justice points soon. Why am I going here? We should honor the flame. Well, there we go. That's done. So, yep, I haven't got a response back from the guild yet today, from Clowns on Fire. Hopefully I'll get that soon. Meiji should be back in town tomorrow, so hopefully we can get that worked out. I'm just looking forward to seeing what my plans are going to turn out to be for Firelands. Hopefully it'll work out. I'm going to put on a timer while I farm. I made around 1,000 gold in a half an hour yesterday. But that's give or take, because I was doing dungeons, and there is plenty of competition, and all that good stuff. So, but hopefully that'll work out. You know, I swear there was something else I wanted to talk about. But you know how that goes. Never remember it when you need to. Oh yeah. Well, actually, this might not have been it, but I do want to talk about it real quick. The Raid Leader training videos should be coming out or should have been out last night. I'm recording this video a day ahead, so forgive me if my timeline is off, but it should have been out last night. And if it wasn't, then it's definitely coming out today. But either way, this weekend, the raid leader training videos will be out or have been out. So be sure to check those out if you're interested in such. And be sure to share them with your guilds if you're trying to recruit raid leaders, if you think the information in there is efficient. If you have any questions or comments or anything about it, just ask. If you want to see me leading a raid, that might be a little bit tricky because, as you know, I'm not in Leviathan anymore, like I stated in that video a while ago, and just finally now rendered it. So, yeah, that is a little bit out of date. So I'm not leading a raid. The only raids I lead is Baird and Hold each week. But that's in text, and there's really not much leading to it. You just kind of go. So, yeah. Not much competition right now. It's 3:25 in the afternoon server time. And of course, there's going to be druids. There were a lot of druids will ninja herbs from you just because they can. And that's kind of not fair. I think it's kind of a cheap way that druids can pick herbs and mine and everything. But hey, whatever. I guess every class gets something cheap to one point or another. And yesterday, they were just doing it rampantly. It was insane. I had one steal from me while I was fighting a few things. I couldn't do anything about it. Generally, when I see somebody fighting someone and it looks like they're directly over that herb, I know they want the herb. I just go to the next one and get ahead of them and end up beating them because I get more because I skipped theirs. So that works out. But one druid managed to speak up in general chat out here and said, "Will you stop ninjing herbs and giving druids a bad rep?" Because nobody likes somebody who steals from you. That's for sure. And I guess technically it's not stealing from you, but I mean, when it's obvious that that's what they're there for, it's just rude. I guess I should put a seal on, shouldn't I? So I need to work up my engineering. I'm just a cheapskate. As you can see in my engineering, if I go to skill up, for my good ones, and I only need to do a few of them, I need hardened elementium bars. And they're like 80 gold each, making that 400 gold, and the item sells for less than 100. It's a huge loss. Huge loss. But I would like to get it capped off. And my shaman is a skinner and miner. So skinner, miner, herbler, and engineer is what I have on this server now. Oh, great. Go ahead and aggro onto me. This is a fairly easy kill. So last night I noticed that I wasn't taking quite as much damage as I probably would on my Pally, but I was still taking a pretty good beating, and I didn't have very much threat. When a mage or somebody was pushing about 18,000 to 20,000 DPS, I was having a hard time with aggro, until they had to switch to an ad or something. And this was on Magma, so I mean it was rough. But they popped their cooldowns right away, but now not being hit capped or expertise capped on my Pally as a tank, I miss it. I'm pretty sure with new gear and everything, though, I'll be able to push the cap up, or, get closer to it anyway. That'd be nice. Now, this is the one I'm talking about. That's always a pain in the butt, and you can't pick an herb while bubbled. So this is one that would be wise to leave. But, because I like to just be cocky and go for it, I am going to go for it. So shall we? Let's pop the cooldowns. thing. Kind of noisy in the speaker, at least for me. I don't know if you hear it that loud. Good enough. I actually got the herb. Since when? Every time I've done that one, I've gotten the herb now twice. And I've done it plenty of times. I usually get it taken from me. But that's why there's almost always an herb there. Most people will skip it. So I'm just going to give this about 10 minutes. And then average out how much each one is worth. And then see how much I made in 10 minutes. So just a couple more minutes. What else to talk about? What else? I don't know, really, that's about it. I'm kind of running out of ideas for my playthrough. I would do more PvE things, however, I can't really talk and do it at the same time, and I definitely prefer to talk and do it at the same time. Because, well, that's just how I roll. I like live commentary, not dub over it, because I usually have something I want to talk about, and if I try to just do a voiceover, it just doesn't work out. I completely forget, and it never is the same. It's just like taking a second take of a video or something. It's just not the same. Doing actually really good on herbs. Definitely gotta take advantage of that. And I'll be, like I said, I do randoms well, farming, because random for DPS is between 10 and 15 minute wait time, usually here, and I can wait that long while herbing. I mean, oh, by the way, if you're gonna get an herb, try to stun or something your target, get the herb, then kill your target. Otherwise, I guarantee you, you'll get ninja'd. Just guarantee it, there's no way around that one. I've been getting plenty of Crocodile tail. I'm starting to save them, because I gotta work up my cooking. Might as well show you my professions. As you can see there, I'm Captain Herbalism and First Aid. I managed to actually get the First Aid up, because I figured that's easy. Fishing should be really easy, and cooking should be decently easy. But I'm just kind of lazy about that. I'm trying to get my gear and everything settled first. Now, in my application, I was asked what professions I have, and I'm hoping they don't hold my engineering and herbalism against me, as a lot of guilds will hold your professions against you if, one, they're not capped, and two, if they're not for specifically for rating. Oh, I didn't see me get it, but I guess I got the herb. And I haven't worked much in archaeology. Nice one right here. So, yeah, I hope they don't hold it against me, because engineering's not a bad one. I think at 525 or something you can put an extra gem thing or something in, or it's like a jewel crafting gem. I'm not sure. We're almost up to 10 minutes. Let's see if I can get one more herb by then. Yes, we'll get one more. And I did start it a little bit late, sorry, so that's not going to be completely accurate, but it'll be close. Alright. So in 10 minutes, we've got... let's stack this. As a matter of fact, I am going to do calculations myself. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 71. So that's 106 gold we've gotten in Whiptail, that's what it's called. So 106 gold in that, and then about 130 in this. It's about 236 gold, and if we did that over an hour, it's about 1,416 gold an hour at this rate. So it's pretty good. That's really, really good. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. Again, sorry this weekend was kind of boring videos, but hey, you know, it's what you get. I'm sorry, I'm still working on trying to get everything taken care of for the next patch coming out Tuesday, the 28th. At the same time, trying to take care of this whole guild thing and everything. So, next week, expect hopefully better videos. And like I said, be sure to check out the, wow, brain fart. The Raid Leader training videos, if that's something that interests you. I have the old ones, and I have new ones out. The new ones I just rendered this weekend, so be sure to check them out. They should work for you. Again, you have any questions about any of my videos, please, please be sure to comment on them, or just send me a mail, whether it's a video I put out a year ago, or a video I just put out. I will answer your question. So if you liked this video, please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.